Hi there everyone, welcome to Chill and Trade TV. And if you're new to this channel, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and click on that notification bell. But if you're back here again, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. And if you want to trade with a regulated FSCA broker, just click on the link in the description down below. And if you don't know what is an FSCA broker and how to check if your broker that you're currently using is FSCA regulated, there is a video in the channel, so that should help you guys out. Just go and have a look at that video and it will help you guys out. So in this week's video, ladies and gentlemen, we'll be taking a look at USDCHF. The coming next 2 weeks is the last few weeks of the year, and I hope you guys have been doing good. If not, you still have another year next year with a new mindset and a new outlook. So just keep on pushing, guys. Just keep on pushing. I also started where you guys started. So yes, let's get into today's video. USD CHF, ladies and gentlemen. I think a while back we did do a video on this pair and we were actually anticipating price to reach these highs and complete this pattern before we get this overall drop to the downside. However, it didn't go up, it didn't push up, but rather went to the downside instead. So what I want us to do is just to take a look at this pair and dissect it. Let's get rid of the last previous analysis so that we get a nice clean chart and focus on current market moves. Current market moves as well. So I'm just going to do the analysis on the weekly time frame. Although I don't trade on the weekly time frame, but I'm just gonna do analysis on this weekly time frame so that we get the idea, overall idea or sentiment of this pair, and then we'll move on to the lower time frames for opportunities, entry opportunities. So since we had this pair, I'm just going to adjust it so that it touches or is on the most recent market moves, which is this high and that high. And let's do this as well. Let's do this as well. Let's do that as well. Okay, so now this is one of the patterns we are most comfortable with, we know. So the overall long-term move for this pair is actually to the downside. When I anticipate price to reach that high, once price reaches that high, we'll be looking for this push to the downside. Because if you can see nicely, this is following the market structure. This push down, now we have this corrective pattern, and we need to have the continuation to the downside of this push down. If you know the nature's theory, you know exactly what I'm talking about. So now that we have this identified, we could also, okay, let me just highlight this. We could have also just kept this pair as like this and then just focused on what is currently happening here and focused on what is currently is happening here. But the market is kind of like moving correctively to the downside, as you can see. So there's no strong momentum or strong movement or confirmation that the market is ready to push to the downside as yet. That is why I said let's just have this pattern. Let's just have this pattern and then we see what happens. Because with this pattern we do have like proper possibilities. What am I looking for? Okay. With this pattern, we do have proper possibilities. Is what I'm looking for. I just want to get rid of these drawings so that they don't stand in the way. Okay, so as I was saying, with this pattern drawn like this, we do have two possibilities. That the market somehow, somewhere might just push to the downside because this pattern is actually complete. It has our two highs and two lows. So this pattern is technically complete. Is technically complete. But now I just want us again to focus what's going to happen within the pattern. So let's go down to the daily time frame. The daily time frame. Just make sure we cater for these touches as well. So you can also see there's a double bottom here. There is a double bottom here. There is a double bottom here. And actually nice zone. There's a double bottom and it's a nice zone. So price failed to break below this zone. So that is why I said there is a possibility of price pushing to the upside. As we can see by how price has been moving here. It's been pushing up aggressively and giving us those continuations. So this is our main focus. Plus we also have this double bottom and this actually there's confluence here. There's confluence. There's double bottom. There's support, horizontal, and diagonal support. So we have three things here. Three things. That is why price pushed up, and I think it's probably gonna continue pushing to the upside. So this is the daily. Let's go further down to the 4-hour time frame so that you guys can see everything playing out properly. Okay, this is beautiful, guys. We do have a nice pattern here. We do have a nice pattern here that played out nicely. Let's just create for that high. Let me clone this. This is beautiful, guys. This is beautiful. So this pattern completed. What we can anticipate, what we can anticipate is this leg up because that pattern completed. This pattern completed and broke out, and as you can see, it's going pushing up aggressively. So this is what we are anticipating, ladies and gentlemen. Our first target would be at this high. First target would be at this high, at that high, ladies and gentlemen. And then our second target would be at this high, at this high. Let me just make sure we cater for these touches. Daily time frame. Let's make sure that price is within the pattern. So our next target would be at this high. This pattern might expand just a little bit just to cater for those highs, but for now we just want it to be like this because that's where the pattern is structured. That's how the pattern is kind of structured at the moment. So let's go down to the 1 hour time frame and see if we can have entries. If we have entries, since we know the direction, let me just get rid of this. Zoom. So basically our focus, ladies and gentlemen, is here. Our focus is here. So price is definitely going to give us a correction. It seems like it is playing out. Seems like it is playing out currently. So we'll just wait for something like this, or any continuation pattern, and then you enter at the breakout. You enter at the breakout, something nice like that, and you can just hold. Any entry opportunity you see, you enter and hold. Enter and hold, ladies and gentlemen. Just enter and hold. Enter and hold. Enter and hold until this high. Until that high. And if you still see continuation entries, you will enter again. Just scale in, ladies and gentlemen. Just scale in. Just scale in, ladies and gentlemen. Scale in and hold. Just hold, just hold, just hold, just hold. So that's it for you, SDCHF, ladies and gentlemen. Until the next video, just keep a close eye on this pair because it is gonna play out soon, probably next week. So you just need to keep a close eye on this pair or babysit it. Put it on your watch list and have alerts so that when price completes entry pattern, you are able to analyze it and catch that move. So until the next video, this is Till and Trade TV. Have yourselves a profitable trading week next week. And I always say you might have